Skari here with another 40k battle report. So today we're playing 1500 points, seize ground for 4 objectives. You have that yellow one there, the girls over there, a pile of skulls and a little lamppost. And I'm playing 1500 points against Kevin's Orks. And so that's his army. First I'll go through mine. This is the army I took to the 40k tournament this weekend. That did quite well. And so I have my Archon and 4 Incubi in a Venom, dual cannons and Grizzly trophies. 5 Scourge with 2 Haywire blasters. 9 Witches in a Raider with Grizzly trophies and Flicker fields. And of course they are doubled. 2 units of 3 Reaver jet bikes with heat lances. 2 units of 5 warriors with blasters, 1 with a venom and dual cannons, 1 with a raider and flicker fields, 2 ravagers with flicker fields, and that is 1500 points. So Kevin, what do you have for your orcs?
Well, pretty much I have 1, 2, 3 orc war trucks, pretty standard. Reinforced ram, knob with a power claw and boss pole. I've got my little HQ truck here that's got 10 men plus Gazgol in it. I've got a souped up battle wagon here with nothing but a little big mech. And I got my Luda wagon here with 15 Ludas. And I got 3 Grot cannons here. And then I have a small Grot squad as well.
Okay, fantastic. So we'll be deploying and setting up, and we'll be back at deployment. Enjoy. Okay, so we start with deployment, and we have 12 orcs, custom mech in souped up battle wagon, 12 orcs, 10 orcs with Gazi, battle wagon open top with a bunch of looters sitting there, so 15 looters. And we have 3 cannon up there with 3 ammo runts and 10 Gretchen sitting in the bottom there. So I deployed behind here to be safe from most of his shooting. I deployed the 5 Scourge, 2 Ravagers, and my Incubi with the Venom, and then the rest of my army, the jet bikes, and all my troops are coming in on my first turn. So when we return, the Orcs will have moved a little bit. I'm not stealing the initiative since it's an objective-based game, and I can contest last turn. Okay. Orcs, turn 1. So they zoomed up basically as fast as they could. Nobody could shoot anything really. Looters tried to get a better position. They were out of range. The Grots reshuffled. There's a mech in there giving everybody cover. And it's my turn 1. So we'll see what happens. Dark Eldar, turn 1. So we had that Ravager fire into that truck, exploded, and I killed 1. This Ravager fired into that battle wagon and it did nothing. And then these 2 Haywire blasters, they actually did something for once. They hit in there and did 2 pens to that but only shook it. Did a glance to that, blew off a weapon, and a pen to that and also blew off a weapon. So for parking lots they seem to be working quite well. And yeah, so there's just deploying those guys, and we'll be back at Orc turn 2. Orc turn 2. So that truck moved over here. They charged and killed all my Scourge to no casualties. The stuff that could shoot at that shot and blew off a gun, luckily enough, and they just kind of shuffled in the building. So now we'll roll for reserves, and we'll start Dark Eldar turn. Okay, so we have Dark Eldar turn 2. Wrecked that, which is nice. They went to ground from the Venom shooting at them, so then the Incubi and the Witches that arrived from reserve charged that 1 unit and wiped it out. They got the pain token, and that's it actually that came in from reserve. So we'll do Orc turn 3. So Orc turn 3. Gazi and the other unit came out, blew his war, and then came out here. 1 assaulted the Witches that had a pain token, and I won combat by 2. I lost 2 Witches to 3 Orcs. And then they charged out of here, and I rolled incredibly well. The Shadow Field held, and I won combat, and so now there's the 2 Incubi and the Archon versus Gazi. but he still has his 2-up invul. So I rolled for my turn 3 reserves and got 1 unit of jet bikes, 1 unit of 5 warriors of blaster and raider, and the 2nd unit of witches. So I'll be back at the end of Dark Eldar turn 3. So my reserves, I had 1 unit of witches come in and charge over there. Jet bike zoomed over here but did nothing. I finally blew up that battle wagon as well with that Ravager. All my lances, so that lance, blaster and lance there, and lance from there, didn't do any damage to these trucks. Ghazghkull and Nob finally killed off the Incubi and the Archon, because my Archon failed his Shadow Field save. These witches failed, lost combat, but held against these boys over here. So now we'll be going... Oh, and this Venom shot and killed 5 of those Orks. The saves there were quite horrible. So now we'll go to Orks, turn 4. Dark Eldar, Orc, turn 4. Okay, so over here the Grots charged in, witches attacked the Grots, won by a lot, and then killed the Grots and run down. So they're left to kill them and hold objectives. They rammed over here and did nothing. This moved up and shot but did nothing. Ghazi and boys charged into the witches and killed them. They immobilized that and weapon destroyed it. And then the power claw on that guy immobilized that. But looking at the table, Kevin has decided to tap out, and victory for the Dark Eldar. So I still had a Venom squad, jet bikes to come in from reserve, but overall, yeah, pretty in solid control of the tabletop over here. Thanks a lot for watching. Of course, if you like the videos, you can always subscribe to the feed, like the videos, and also visit the podcast or follow me on Twitter for more great 40k content.